Alright. Coucou les coucous. Bienvenue à un nouveau stream de Rise of the Third Power. Je suis en train de perdre mon temps, alors j'ai fait ouvre des choses. Start streaming. Je suis pas tout à fait prêt. Le but c'était de partir le stream le plus vite possible pour me sortir de mon rut. Alors now that I'm out of said rut parce que j'ai un timer sur le cul. Ouais. Je laisse ça runner un petit peu. Je vais faire 2-3 petites choses, remplir un verre d'eau, whatnot. Et on commence ça! Oh, it's heated up. Ah, tant qu'on vient de recruter la Chine. Genre Nadim en temps, mais Nadim c'est une ville ici. Savoir son nom s'il vous plaît. Hachim. Il semble qu'on vient de le recruter, on n'a même pas fait un boss encore, mais j'ai l'impression qu'on va avoir le prochain personnage déjà bientôt. Je sens bien. Alright. Hot beverage acquired. Écouteurs. J'ai un journal à quelque part qui me dit où aller. Ah, Quest, hein, ouais. Rashim. It seems has quite a history with Rena. With order restored and apprised of the situation, has decided to accompany Rohan party to Ishtala to meet with the Senate. Ah oui, apparemment, je peux aller chercher cette affaire-là aussi. It was worth something. C'est pas grave. C'est dans quel jeu qui disait And I'll put it down a volcano? Je pense que c'est dans l'autre jeu que je suis en train de jouer hier. Exactement. Fait que j'allais dire, ben oui, il y a des volcans ici, on en voit plein sur World Map. Non. I think there's even an active volcano dans le jeu. Shtala, you guys finally get to see what a real city looks like. Torn up as hell? They're just battle scars. They're pretty. I'll set up the meeting with the Senate shortly, but first I'd like to return home to my partner. My home is on the east side of town. You're all welcome over to visit. Do understand if some of you would rather not. Fais le tour du groupe en évitant Rena très fortement. Well, looks like we get to spend another day wandering around a big city. Wonder what kind of booze they have here in Nishtala. They put scorpions in it. Try anything once. Alright, enough of your mindless banter. I'm tired of walking and my feet hurt. You okay, Rena? I'm fine. Let's go see Rashim and his family. So, Rashim's place it is. In fact, if it's not obvious, Rena est encore very much in love with Rashim. Welcome to Shtala, beacon of sunlight and liberty. You don't look impressed. Well, it's true this city has seen better days. The Yaltsin way. Sunlight and liberty, traveler. There are ancient pyramids south of the city, down where the rainforests begin. They say the ancestors of the founder of Shtala built them. Narashkov is over there in Arcadia, staring up a hornet's nest. Won't be but a matter of time before they all come out, ready to sting. Anything new? Strong twine supple. Oui, j'en ai besoin pour crafter des choses, je pense. This is not the crafting menu. Ok, ça je suis correct. Ça je l'ai déjà. Silver. Ok, j'en ai déjà plus besoin, on dirait. C'était... Les Stone 2, Strong Tide, Supple Hide, il y avait un troisième item, je pense que c'était un Greater Heal. Price 40. Je suis rendu à combien d'HP moi là? 330. Arrache mes plus dans mon équipe. J'ai combien de potions? 8, 13, 4. C'est bon de même. Ever eat a fig, boy? They grow all over the place, around these parts. Our city's cars have been around so long at this point. I say we keep him. Give the town character. Kurdia's growing in power across the sea. How long until they strike again? Why does anyone trust them? Because they also have kitties? And you know about what people have that have kitties? They're gonna get murdered! By kitties. Ça c'est 1h15. Stream. Okay. Just parts all over the place. Bah, Tariq should build up her navy. You've always lagged behind Sirintia in that regard. The temple's okay, I guess. Mama took me there once. Walk is too long from here. I want to go see Temple Telendra. They said that's where Erinithan founded the Empyrean Fate. 2 de strength, 2 de vitalité, 3 de spell power. C'est de l'HP pour tout le monde. La strength is good for most people, and spell power is good for the rest of the people. Oh, hello there. You from out of town too? You came from Riverton. We're heading to the rainforest down south. They're treacherous but beautiful this time of year. Hey, j'ai pris le bon côté. Heal! J'ai encore des buffs. Je sais que j'ai fait 3-4 combats. J'ai fait 3-4 combats off-screen. Juste des vieux, les... C'est quoi? Il y a la route entre Fort Defiance et Telindra. Je suis rentré dans les grottes tuer les Beetles pour avoir les... repogner plus de Venom Sac. They say another war is looming, but our city is still half destroyed from the last one. Tariq is the birthplace of democracy, and now we're the last bastion of liberty. If I have to die to preserve it, so be it. Okay, good luck. Just keep yourself busy. Nothing you can do about world events, so just try not to think about it, I say. People are not too happy here. This town is old, real old, and it's all torn up from the war too. I don't know, I still think it's pretty tough. It's pretty though. Okay, what? Don't look at me like that, outsider. It's just a cup of ale. Welcome, welcome, day drinker, eh? Pull up a stool. L to the Republic, citizen. Came all the way from Whirlwind Village to visit Tariq. On foot, too. My star was that a long walk. Good day, youngins. What's on the agenda for today? Dungeon crawling? Seafaring? Ruin pilfering? A few years ago, I'd show you how it's done. Smell that? War is in the air, I think. Dogo. Chesto. War veteran too. My husband and I both fought in the Great War. Both of us were badly injured. It's been hard to get by ever since. What do you want? Get out of here. Descends en dehors, ouais. Hey, Drew. Dogo. Chesto. Gato. Grandma says it's tough finding work when you can't see well, and can't sleep well because of all the nightmares. Mana mana. But you have a cat. The government did what it could for us vets, but when Arcadia stopped paying war reparation, it ran out of money. I don't blame Tariq, I blame Narashkov. Sunlight and liberty, traveler. Barakwe. Read him and weep. Ha! All we do is drill and play cards. By the light, give me a war just to end the drudgery. Please don't. Bah, beat it again. Date, figs, pomegranate, almond, olive, come try it. Your taste bud will dance in delight. Go. Hey there, you're outsiders, eh? Well, most of you are anyway. Take care here in Ishtala. The building still crumbles a bit. Non, je peux pas y parler. Bah, trade's bad with tension so high. I wonder if we'll ever recover from the Great War. Never seen a sorrier lot of soldier in my life. What happened when another war comes? Time to get your act together. Then rigid and stiff, staring at the barking drill sergeant in front of him in terror. If anybody tries to mess with Tariq again, I'll explode them with fireballs. Don't talk to us right now, we're getting yelled at. Yawned early. Rains have been good lately. The floodplains seem pretty fertile. Well, at least there's some good news. Right, Nadim. I wonder how long till we have to deal with that here in Ishtala. I heard in Arcadia they make snow people. I wonder if I can make sand people. The thing you're thinking of is Sand Castle, brother. Il y avait quelqu'un ici que j'ai pas vu. Wait. Back in the old days, there was a huge road connecting Ishtala, Nadim, and Takara. We have to rebuild it. Ishtala, Nadim, and Takara. J'assume que c'est juste le bout de Takara qui est pété. Getting chewed out again. Just Améthyste. Ici on a le Stena si je me trompe pas. Good day, sir. This is the Hall of Assembly, where the Senate of the Tariki Republic meets. I'm afraid only certain people, such as high-ranking military commanders, cough cough, may request an audience with the Senate, but feel free to have a look around, as visitors are welcome. Ah, right, sorry. Sheen stopped by his home on the east side of town. I wonder if he could get a meeting with the Senate. Boom, 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 boom. Bon, ici on va saver avant de rentrer dans toutes les maisons. Ok. Nevermind, je sais exactement quel que je dois éviter pour le moment. May the light guide you, traveler. Sometimes I worry people are losing their faith. If we lose faith, what do we replace it with? Conviction, hope, love, goodness of your heart, your neighbor, trust. There's a couple of things. Good day. I don't suppose you're in the market for sewing services. I'm a bit desperate at the moment. Sorry, mate. Not much call for that in this line of work. Well, if you happen to come across anyone who needs the services seamstress, please let me know. Unity. Hello. Malik, again with this? Just go. I don't care anymore. Malik, my duty is paramount. We are on the precipice of war with Arcadia. I do not have the luxury of rest. Understand, but the children need their father. I need you too. You said you'd be home after Nadim. Now you stop here for barely a moment before you tell you're leaving again for who knows how long. No, Malik, I'm sorry. Something important has come up. It's always something important. I understand that, but your family's important too. I can't keep doing this by myself, Rashim. This will be the last time, Malik. I swear it. I will retire from the military, from all of this. But I need this one last time, please. This will be the last promise you ever break to me, Rashim. Please come home safe. Ils sont gay! Have we come at a bad time? I had forgotten how difficult my time away is on my family. Malik is not to blame. Do you, wait a minute. No, I think lingering here will only make this more difficult for both of us. Come, we must arrange a time for Ariel to speak with the Senate. Are you the one my regime is traveling with? Please promise to bring him back soon. I heard you talking to Papa Malik downstairs. You said you were coming home. I am, my boy, just later than I had expected. Well, what is it this time? Do not take that tone with me, Barry. I know this is hard, but it is my duty to serve and to protect Tariq. The duty comes at a great cost, but it is not one that can be set aside. We must consider the greater good. Look after your brother and sister while I'm gone, Barry. I'll be back soon. Yes, Papa. You helping Papa do his duty? Then I hope you can do it well. We all heard you talking to Papa Malik downstairs. You have to leave again? Yes, my duty makes it difficult to stay home for very long, as you know. Soon I will retire and be done with this. How long will you be gone? Cannot say, my son, but I will be home as soon as I am able. For good this time. Okay, Papa, until the end of the game. You look like you're strong. Do you know how to fight? I want to come with you. One day when you're older, I will take you on an adventure with me, little Tara. Till then, you must be patient for me. Can you do that, my daughter? I guess, but I'm gonna be little forever. When will I be big enough to go with you? Sooner than you think, I can promise you that. Be a good girl while I'm gone. Yes, Papa. Papa Malik is never happy when Papa Rashim has to leave. I'm not either. Doom, doom. Doom, doom. Je vais checker un truc. Ah là, j'ai combien de points? 8. Ah, Commander Rashim, good day. You're in from Nadim, I presume? What can I do for you? Good afternoon. I'd like to request an audience with the Senate. Is President Isan available? Of course, Commander. I'll make the appointment right away. May I ask what this is in reference to? The topic would be Princess Ariel First Lyriata, heir apparent to the throne of Serentia. I see. One moment, please. Process will take some time, Your Highness. The President will need to schedule a hearing for you to speak. To that, the Senate will vote on whether to deliberate this issue further, and then vote on whether to officially back you after that. Why so much fuss? Just tell them I said so. It is more complicated than only that, Your Highness. Ariel, is it truly you? I had to see this with my own eyes, and now I can scarcely believe them. Good day, and thank you. I'm sorry, you speak as if you know me, but I don't recognize you. Yes, it has been a long time. I was in Serentia when you were a child, a few years after the war ended. I was a dignitary, a guest of your father. I was, and still am, deeply saddened to hear the news of your family's tragic deaths. Lord Philip claimed the Tariqi government responsible for the assassination. Nonsense. I hope you know. Yes, I know I was there. I saw my father being murdered. After a report that only your sister Rebecca had survived, and that Lord Philip had taken power in Evanhart, I feared the worst for both our countries. It's a great relief to see those reports are at least partially untrue. They are mostly true, I'm afraid, but Arcadia is behind these attacks, and I have obviously not been killed. I've come here to request that the Senate of Tariq back my claim to the throne of Serentia. If I'm able to do so, my first act as Queen will be to dissolve the Serentian-Arcadian alliance and renew our commitment to Tariq. As you know, Tariq is no friend of the Arcadian Empire. You may consider your claim supported by me personally, at least. Alas, my support alone will not do much good. Without the support of the Senate, we have nothing but words. I will begin a preparation for your emergency hearing, Your Highness. I'll take a few days to sort everything out. You may stay here as our guest or return when you are ready. Prepare yourself to speak, Princess, as you must convince the Senate that you are legitimate. Something tells me this is going to be a long, tedious process. Democracy often is, Your Highness. We avert tyranny, but it comes at the expense of speed. I don't like it. Democracy is tedious. Spoken like a true royal, I suppose. Come, it seems we have some time to spare before the President is ready for us. You there, I have a task that needs doing and I haven't the manpower to see it done. Is your party available for hire? Likely not, as we are in urgent business. Are you asking in an official capacity? Officially enough, I suppose. Allow me to explain. Some member of the Senate fears that the Tariq is in a dangerous state of disunity. The trouble in Adim makes that clear enough. I've been tasked with trying to improve morale. I have several projects in the air to correct this at the moment. One of them has stalled, the creation of a massive flag bearing the symbol of Tariq to fly over the Senate. Alas, I haven't the time to seek out a weaver for the job, and my staff is inundated with other tasks. The situation is a mess, to be honest, so I am forced to ask for outside help. You're in luck. We recently spoke to a seamstress in need of work. J'étais même pas dans le groupe quand j'ai fait ça. Excellent. If you find her capable, give her this note. It contains specification for the project. Thank you, Administrator. Rohan, you are, for whatever reason, the de facto leader of this group. In that respect, I request we look into this. The political strife in Tariq has created difficulty in mustering a response to Norashkov. De quoi dans la gorge, désolé. I think it may be wise to assist in correcting this problem in whatever small ways we can, even if it's merely passing a jaunt to a weaver. Can't argue with that. I'll see what we can do. Maybe that seamstress we spoke to on the other side of town can do it. I appreciate it, Rohan. If you find a seamstress and get that flag made, do let me know. I'll be waiting eagerly for it. It's not quite ready, but you may wait here while they prepare. Elle me baisse le moral, c'est tout le monde. Which is kinda expected, là. Let me know if you find anyone looking for a seamstress. We do know of work available to a seamstress, in fact. The Senate is looking to wave a unity flag. A rather large one, in fact. Here's a pamphlet detailing the instruction. That's so? Well, that sounds perfect for me. Let's see. Well, like, that is quite a job. I see one issue, however. I'll need quite a lot of fabric, specially ordered to create such a large flag. I think the trading company in Angelico will be our best bet for that. You can go there and order the fabric for me. I can get started when it's shipped here. I see. Well, I told the administration of the Senate I can make no promises. But if we find ourselves in Angelico soon, I will look into having your fabric shipped. Thanks so much. This job is bigger than any I've ever taken. Can't wait to get started. C'est fatigant que tu dois passer un bouton pour ouvrir les portes, là. En tout cas, considérant que je bois d'une main, là. A few days later. How you feeling, kid? Like I'm going to be sick. Here, drink this. It'll make you feel better. This ought to be good. Yeah! I'm definitely going to be sick. How do you drink that stuff? It's good for you. Puts hair on your chest. Oh, wonderful. I was just thinking how much that would help me. I'll wrestle some bear and chop some wood while I'm at it. Do you expect the Senate will listen to us? Partisan bickering and grandstanding has gotten worse lately with the tension around Narashkov's actions. Still, I would like to believe that they can get past all that and unite behind a worthy cause such as yours. I'll stick out the back and make sure nobody tries anything funny. Sparrow's still hunting us after all. I'll be ready for it this time at least. The President is ready for you, Commander. Very well. Tell her we'll be there shortly. At once, Commander. Ah, c'était à her, j'avais pas remarqué. Time has come, Your Highness. Are you ready? Just a moment. Yeah. Damn, kid, you warm up to that stuff quick. Oh god, okay, let's do this. Good luck, Ariel. I think that's the first nice thing you ever said to me, Aiden. I think that may be the first nice thing I ever said to anyone. I'll get used to it. Go give him hell, Princess. Ariel, if I might give some advice, try to keep yourself composed when you address the Senate. Your demeanor here is as important as the facts. Never been so deep into Tariq before. I wonder how a republic works. Are you ready, Princess? Nope. Yes, I am. This way, Your Highness. I will accompany her, soldier. Yes, sir. Presenting Princess Ariel, First Lyriata of Syrinthia, and Commander Rashim Tamir before the honorable member of the Senate of Tariq. Thank you, Captain. Sont combien? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Plus le monde qui est en bas, que je vois pas à cause de l'arrachement en ce moment. Likewise, of course, Madam President. Je pense qu'il y en a 2, fait que 30 personnes. Plus le président. La présidente. This is a dark times for Syrinthia, I understand. Princess Ariel, your father fought well during the Great War. He was a strong ally. Times have changed. The king planned an alliance with the Empire of Arcadia, which served to threaten all the free people of Ren. That alliance has been signed into law by the Regency Council that rules in Princess Rebecca's stead. That is true. I do not know the particulars, as I am not included in my father's dealing in diplomacy. Needless to say, I oppose it. Indeed, you certainly have our attention, Princess Ariel. You may speak. The floor is yours, Ariel. Go ahead. Keep your composure and remember the question. The questioning is designed to be grueling. Do not allow yourself to be agitated by it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Faction 31. I, the heir apparent of rightful Queen of Syrinthia, Ariel First Lyriata, thank you for your time. Excellent. Welcome, then, to the chambers of the Republic of Tariq Senate. Would that your visit could be under more pleasant circumstances. Apologize ahead of time for what I expect will not be a pleasant experience for you, but such is the nature of the Senate's hearings. I've called this emergency convening of the Senate to discuss how we should proceed with what Princess Ariel is about to tell us. Please explain the event that have brought you here, Your Highness. My mother and father and my older sister, who was heir to the throne of Syrinthia, have been murdered. C'est vrai, t'étais juste la deuxième, puis t'étais pas nécessairement la reine qu'elle allait devenir. My friends took me to witness the construction of a secret harbor in Terrandor. From there, we learned that Arcadia planned a false flag attack. The flag in this case was blue and gold. The attack was meant to provoke a war between Syrinthia and Tariq. I returned home to warn my father of this treachery, but he was murdered by an agent of Arcadia before I had the chance. Lord Philip now rules as regent for my little sister, Rebecca, but his lies about my death prove his involvement in this plot. He is in fact an agent of Arcadia himself and a traitor to Syrintia. I've come here to ask you that you support my claim to the throne of Evanhart and escort me home so that I might retake it. May I ask in what way you believe the Senate of Ishala can help you win back your throne? It sounds to me as though it would result in war. I believe that the people of Syrintia would rally behind my cause, as would my sister. The army would not contest us, even if Lord Philip demanded it. We would need to worry ourselves with the Arcadian soldier in Syrintia only. This Lord Philip may not have the power to order his soldier to attack you, but what if your sister demanded it? Excuse me? Your sister. You would certainly not be the first sibling another would like to see out of the way. Perhaps she has grown to like her crown. How dare you! Rebecca is a child. She's innocent and she would never do such a thing. And you certainly would be the first to be surprised by a sibling lust for power, Princess. This is outrageous! Ariel, you must not allow yourself to be offended by these questions, no matter how insulting they might feel. Rebecca would never do that! Believe you, but these senators do not know that, and have no cause to assume it must be true, Princess. It is reasonable for them to ask, and your anger does not reflect well on your cause. You must compose yourself. I'm sorry, I'm sure you're right. It's just... I would like to know how this woman can prove her identity. She claims she is the princess, and it seems President Ishan believes her. I, frankly, will need more research than that. Princess Rebecca has publicly acknowledged Ariel's death. Ariel's own sister believes she is dead, and so do I. I would prefer not to provoke a losing war by backing a false queen and stealing a crown. I remember the Great War. I will not subject my children or the children of Tariq to another. It would not start a war, it would prevent one, and I am not lying about who I am. With all due respect, young lady, Princess Ariel was known to be reclusive. Not many have ever seen her face. I certainly do not recognize you. Ask again, what proof do you have? The concern here is legitimacy. I can assure you that she is who she claims, Senators. With all due respect to you, Madam President, and I ask what proof you have, nothing more than your promises, I suspect. Princess Ariel, I have another line of questioning I must pursue. I hope it's less insulting than the last. The party you travel with now, what is your relationship to them? Oh, that... yes, we met at Syrintia when they what, Your Highness? They kidnapped her from her own wedding, Madam President. Is that correct, Princess Ariel? Yes, it's correct, but it was for a good reason. They had to stop the wedding so that the alliance between Arcadia and Syrintia would be postponed. Their plan was to show me proof of Arcadia's treason so that I might warn my father, since he would not listen to them. I would certainly agree with it. It was an extreme measure to take, but given what's at stake, I see why they felt they had no other choice. Is it not possible you're being lied to? Lied to? No, it isn't possible. I saw Arcadia's treachery with my own eyes. I must explore all possibilities here, Your Highness, as is my duty of the office of President of Tariki Republic. You're asking us to be willing to declare war on Syrintia in support of claiming your throne. It is a grave matter and one that must be considered carefully. How many times must I say it will not come to war? Princess, you must put yourself in our position in considering this. What happened if we march with you and Evanhart with your kidnappers? Find your sister and your people believe you're an imposter, all while Arcadia inflames tension between us. I believe you, as I said, but that won't count for much if your people don't. So please tell me, Ariel, what you believe happens after that. Senator from Takara is correct. Legitimacy is exactly the issue we're contending with here. Y a-tu genre 31 villes dans le pays? Si le sénateur of Takara and Takara is in a city? It doesn't matter because that won't happen. I'll be seen as legitimate. My sister will see to that. None of this matter. I believe her as well. Ariel was reclusive, yes, but she was not invisible. This is the princess. I have an election coming in a mere 2 months. If those more inclined toward Arcadia's system of governments than ours haven't forgotten. There's no circumstance in which I would vote for something as bold as backing Ariel's claim to her throne without first conferring with my constituents. I beg your pardon? Ariel, in a few months the Republic will hold its 5-year election cycle. The senator from Nadim is correct. Your support would be on the ballot. We don't have 2 months, we may not have 2 days. This is no small request, Princess. Regardless, we will now begin our deliberation. I have finished with my questions. You are free to go as you wish, Your Highness. We will deliberate this matter over the coming weeks. Ishan, Madam President, please listen to me. Wait much longer, it will be too late. I hear you, Your Highness. I will do my best to convince the Senate, so it goes in a nation without a king. These hearings are adjourned. Wait, listen to me! So, do you just use some sort of dye, or... What? Your hair. How'd you get it that fancy shade of blue? I'm a magic user, you jackass. We all have hair like this. Really? How do you not know that? I don't know, I never thought about it. What, did you think Rena dyed her hair too? Well, yeah. Oh, Rasheen, how did go? Not as I had hoped. We're leaving! Ariel, what happened? You're not going to help us, and I can't stand the sight of this place any longer. Okay, hold on, kid. We're not going to get anything done with you rushing off. Everyone, form up. Okay, what are we dealing with here? What happened? Democracy, that's what. Why don't these people have a king I can speak with? Voting is stupid. Half the Senate did believe I was a princess, and the other half were worried somebody else. Nobody else would believe it. Since Philip claimed I had been killed by Tariki radicals, they were afraid of how it would look if they supported my claim to the throne. He thought it would lead to a succession war with Arcadia coming on the side of Rebecca, as if my own baby sister would fight against me. Kept telling them supporting me would prevent the war, not start one, but they kept complaining about legitimacy. Legitimacy! The nerve! Well, shit. Now what do we do? 2 months. That's how long it would take them to deliberate. They said they have to vote. How can someone even argue for 2 months? I hate democracy. Ariel, enough. I share in your frustration, but democracy is how you avoid men like Emperor Narashkov. Don't you scold me. I'm a freaking princess. I don't care what you were born into. The people must have a voice. I'll not just stand there while you slander it. Both of you, please. Rashim, you may be right, but it's very true we haven't 2 months to spare. You're right. Narashkov will surely have launched his assault by then. I stand by what I've said, Your Highness, but ideological differences aside, we are and must remain allies. Nobody ever talked to me like that before. What a rush! Well, you're screwed. I'm gonna go kill Victoria myself. See ya. Aiden, wait! You're the only black magic guy we have. You can't bail on us yet. Come on, help us save the world. Anyway, what about the rest of the resistance? Can't we muster all our forces and try to sabotage the harbor in Terrandor or something? We hardly have any forces to muster, and it would take weeks to prepare those that we do have. Well, anyway, whatever we're doing to do, we can't discuss it out in the open like this. Let's find someplace safe and figure this thing out. Fall in, everyone. Find a place where the party can discuss the recent event in private. Hello, Sparrow! In the belly of the beast, it seems. Ah, Commander Rashim, pardon me, but I have a sealed message for you. The person who gave it to me said it was urgent. Do you now? From whom? She left before I could ask, Commander. She did say to tell you a storm is coming. I nearly cast her away, but she insisted. She said a storm is coming? Ah, thanks. Thank you, Secretary. I will look into this. Storm is coming is the resistant code around here. Interesting. Why would this be addressed to me? It is asking me specifically to take my party to Jena'an. It is signed only with the letter N. Sounds suspicious. Is there any chance one of your enemies would know the code phrase? Hell if I know. Very well, let us investigate then. We'll just have to be careful. Enemies respawned. The next day. Regis is you. We're going to Jena'an village, the port town just northeast of us. Well, the letter said Jena'an, but where are we supposed to go? Just have to look around, I suppose. Get lost. I wonder. Any chance you feel like giving us some shelter, pal? Look like a storm is coming. Storm, you'd say. Yeah, maybe you're right. Well, we couldn't have you cutting it out in that, could we? Come on in. Whoa, that's a hell of a lot of booze. Rohan, priorities. Well, this is the place, is it not? Nobody's here, but that guy out front wasn't guarding the door for nothing. Maybe this end person is just running behind? Or they're dead. I'm quite alive, thank you very much. That voice, Katya. C'est vrai, je connais ces deux-là. Rashim, I'm so glad you received my letter. It's been years. How'd you been, darling? I'm going by Natasha these days, if you please. Be on your guard, all of you. This person is no friend of mine. And I'll answer none of your questions, spy. Why have you contacted me? How did you know where to find me? I know everything, darling. Though I'm impressed you recognize me. This is awkward. Rashim, this lady is the Resistance spy master. You're joking. Katya, or Natasha, or whatever name she goes by these days, is Arcadia's spy master. She worked for Dmitry Narashkov himself, and has for many years. My forces were pitted against hers during the war. She even had a hand in putting Narashkov in power to begin with, as I understand it. What? That can't be true. You work for Narashkov? Now, everybody, stay calm. It's all true except for the timing. I once worked for Narashkov as a spy master. Past tense, Your Highness. In time, I came to see Narashkov for what he truly is, and I turned against him. It had taken me far too long to see the truth, I admit. So what? You now wish to atone for your crimes? Even if I believed you, that is one hell of a debt to pay. Narashkov is responsible for the unjust torture and imprisonment of thousands and the death of thousands more. That is your debt too. Atonement? No. I'm just doing what I believe is right. I once believed that meant serving him. Now I believe it means defeating him. At any rate, Ariel poses a grave threat to the Emperor's plan for Sarintia. If I was working for him, she'd be dead by now, I assure you. Satisfied? Good. Then let's get on to the why I actually brought you here. A bit of court intrigue from Udingrad. Emperor Narashkov has imprisoned his son, Prince Gage, for treason. Oh my, what happened? The Emperor demands absolute loyalty. Peasants, noble, it doesn't matter. In fact, Narashkov has for years been purging Arcadia of anyone, regardless of social standing, that he considers a dissident. And even his son is not exempt. It's all very interesting, but what does Prince Gage's circumstances have to do with us? Simple. We're going to rescue him. Rescue him? That jackass that tried to execute me, you know? Twice! details. Just hear me out. Succession of Arcadian throne involve an ancient ritual. Ruler must ascend the sacred mountain of Perendesh, confer with the sage that lives at the summit, and by them be judged worthy. Since ancient time, every Arcadian would-be monarch has climbed that mountain and accepted the judgment of the sages. All but one. Narashkov. Just so, Your Highness. Narashkov led an uprising to overthrow the king who had surrendered to Tariq and Cyrinthia to end the Great War. Ok, il y avait des special knights avant les uniformes de Première Guerre mondiale. And I helped him do it. He took his closest companion on his ritual journey to the summit of Perendesh. Myself, Victoria, and some you know quite well, Princess. And someone you know not well. Ah, wait. One Lord Philip, your late father's advisor. No. In his betrayal beginning to make more sense, they became friends after the peace accord that ended the Great War. A story for another day. But he was in Narashkov's pockets from the beginning. Together we spoke with the sages, as is tradition. They used their magic to light the king's flame, a beacon to alert the land to a new king. But what people don't know is that the sage judged him unworthy, so we killed them, one by one, tortured them until at last they relented. Narashkov installed his personal guard to replace the Order of the Templar that has guarded Perendesh, but I believe the surviving sages live there still. That is devastating to his legitimacy if it's true. What does this have to do with Gage? Why do you want to rescue him? Your plan is to rescue him so you can overthrow the Emperor and install him on the throne. Just so. Rashim, I'm delighted your age hasn't dulled your wits. That is exactly my plan. We'll have to take him up Perendesh for him to be seen as legitimate. We can only hope the sages are willing to judge him worthy. Narashkov would never give up his throne. It would lead to civil war. Correct. Granted, we haven't prevented war altogether, but we can settle for a much smaller one, yes? However, for this plan to work, we'll also need to get you back on your throne in Evanhart, Ariel. Gage will need Cyrinthia's military aid. I haven't a solution to that problem yet. Regardless, we must first see the rescue of Prince Gage. Excusez. Beaucoup de lecture. But would your sages really be okay with the son of the man that murdered a bunch of them? I'm from Arcadia myself. I know this stupid superstition. They're just people. I bet they'll be all too happy to stick it to Narashkov, using his own son to do it as salt in the wound. Can't be serious. Gage knows about his father's schemes, his plan to conquer all of Rin. We'll be trading one tyrant for another. Gage is no tyrant. His father may have poisoned his mind. He may be ruthless at times. But he also kind. He spared my life once and saved it another time. I think we should rescue him. Even if Gage is a tyrant, if his aim isn't to start the Second Great War, I suggest we deign to tolerate him. All in accord then? Wonderful, I'll take points. This woman is not to be trusted. Natasha is a snake and always has been. But if her plans work, she's right. It will prevent the reprise of the Great War, so we'll abide her presence for now. Hardly matters. Getting Gage on top of Perendesh is a great idea. Rescuing him is suicide. All our plans are suicide. That's what makes them fun. Hey, Princess. Maybe it'd be better if you sat this one out, huh? I have to imagine you're going to be much safer somewhere like the Senate building here in Tariq rather than traveling with us. That may be. I don't know if I trust Tariq to keep me safe, considering half the Senate thinks I'm lying. Aside, my baby sister is in Lord Philip's clutches, and my former fiancé is in Narashkov. I do not intend to sit idly by. I'll do what I can to rescue them. Fair enough, kid. Let's go. Ok, j'étais pas fou. On recrutait Natasha très bientôt. Alright, I guess we're heading to Arcadia next. The only way there is to book passages to passage to Angelico first. We can charter a ship from here if I'm not mistaken. Crafting. Spies training. A manual outlining combat technique of spies. Assassin's training. Outlining combat technique of assassin. Technique of fencing. A rapier that's been blessed by Erinithian. He's been dead for a while, you know. Manuing outlining survival technique. An intricate crossguard. Crossguard with a dazzling pattern that foes are unable to track. Oh oui. Nom nom. Okay, j'ai besoin de 2 autres steel. Character. Qu'est-ce qui est bon pour toi? You're already one of the quickest in the game. Crit. Je me rappelle bien, Little crit put. Alright. Rapier strike. 90 coste rien. Damage a target. If the target is marked, restore this energy. This silence. Interrupts the target casting and prevent it from using abilities for 2 turns. Restore a large amount of HP. Good this. Poison weapon. Apply poison to an allied weapon, causing all non-magic attacks to poison their targets. Je me rappelle c'était pas particulièrement bon le poison. Alright, talent. Elle m'a donné 4 points de plus. Mark est important. Assassinate est important. Bon. Ça c'était le fun. This % dodge is good. Poison reduce target damage by 5%. Poison reduce target speed. Poison deal 30. Ouais, c'est ça. Fait qu'elle, je peux la rendre plus sur le poison. Fait que tu vas définitivement avoir ça. Character. Delegate. Grant an ally an additional turn in the next round. Was nice. Assassinate. Deal heavy damage to a marked target. Sell for Angelico. Sorry, but some pirate activity is preventing us from being able to sell to Angelico right now. Once that sort itself out, we can set sail. This is a problem? There's a pirate cap to the sound of Ishtala. Perhaps this is worth investigating. Otherwise, I don't know how we'll be able to get to Angelico and to Arcadia from here. I say we head south. More pirates. It's not any pirates, it's your favorite pirate. 2 heures. Port coolest. Alright, Natasha. Fait qu'elle a ça d'énergie. Pom 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 barom bom barom bom. Pom pom. Boom! Attack weakest, randomly disable target. Allez, chier. Bada bom bom. Ow! Where? Bada boom boom bada boom bada boom. Ow! Tanta pa finyo ba mama? Ring of Purity Attune. Warrior Stone 3, nice. Alright, 9 de strength à toi. 9 de strength à toi ou 9 de strength à toi. Définitivement Corina. Alright, you maggots. Captain says we need to crack open these tombs and take whatever's worth anything. So get cracking. Did he just call us maggots? Yeah. Where does he get... Oh, why does he get off calling us that? Well, I... meant to be motivational. Why would we be... Why would be motiv... Who would be motivated by that? Look, it doesn't matter. Just get to work before I have the captain deal with you. Other pirate woman. Yikes, now that's motivation. Come on, ever since that stupid ghost stole my key, I had to play catch up to stay on schedule, so catch up! Oi! Who are you? Bah, doesn't matter, I ain't got time for questions. Get ready to eat dirt, interlopers. Ah, ça, tu increases la crit par 25%. You back. Bum bum ba da bottom. As whiz. Doge. Juste pour le checker. Oh, gorilla! Ah, le non-élite fait des bonus turns aussi. Correct. « 278. Oups! Elle m'a coûté cher de mana, ça. I'll be good! Ah, j'ai 2 trucs de toon. Et on est level up. Ah, ok, quand je tape quelqu'un avec la rapière et qu'il y a un status effect, ça rajoute toutes les status effects qu'il y a sur son cul. Ah, fuck, ça coûtait trop, hein. Je voulais définitivement pas. Let's do that again. Let's take another group. Bom 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 bom. Bada bom 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 bom. C'est toi qui as le double turn, je pense. En bas, là. Ouais. Nice. Ok. Ah, ok, non, je pensais que j'avais préparation de setup. Définitivement pas. Ok, tu vas avoir 2 tours, puis le temps va s'enlever midway, hein? Non? Ok, good. Oui? Something. Nice. No do. Natasha va te permettre d'ouvrir ça. I believe I recognize these kinds of doors. They were built by an ancient civilization that predated the Tariki Republic. There's a trick to opening them, as I recall. Just a moment. Ah, there we are. Should be careful. All kind of nasty critters could be living in these old temples. Do be on your toes, darling. Slow, go down this slow. Météorite. Wakey wakey! Ring of Endurance Attune. Ok, c'est ça, je me disais, c'est pas des monstres, ouais. Elite Earth Elemental. Who needs a tank? Oups, c'est un élite par contre, hein. Il tâchait 2 tours. Je me disais. And now we're stunned. Ah! Non, mais lui il agit 2 tours. C'est long. C'est bon. Ça fait mal, là. Sorcerer Tome 3. Non, on a déjà fini nos Sorcerer. Need to find a switch lever to open this door. Alright. A vividly shining grayish white precious metal that can be imbued with magical properties. Can I just go back out? Go back rest? J'ai peur de toi nécessairement. Est-ce qu'on... Oui, on flash rouge quand on est là au HP. Alright, une coupe de monstres à faire attention. Je suis en train de me forcer un petit peu à jouer en ce moment. Je vais probablement vouloir arrêter avant la prochaine passe de blabla. On va bouger d'une tuile et on va demander de CV. Dum, dum. Dum, dum. Règle de toilette dans tous les cas. You're back. Deux, trois petites choses à oublier ici pour faire du ménage et que je me sente mieux. Ça, c'est correct. J'ai pas mis mes gouttes dans mes yeux ce matin. Bon. Ah. Crafting. Alright, je peux faire un Gushim comme ça. Reduce the cooldown of pistol by 2 turns. That's good. But is it the best? Reduce the cooldown of sleeping power by 1 turn. That's very good. What is it the best? Increase the damage boost of preparation by 25%. That's also very good. Double passive mana regeneration. That's good, but clearly not the best. Cost of Doom by 50%. Ça, c'est ton pet. Taking damage generate team points. That's very good, but that's just 10%. Fait que de 75 à 100%. Fait que maintenant, à moins que... Ouais, on va faire... On va mettre le gun sight. Yeah, il m'a fait peur. Je le voyais, là, c'est juste que quand il est tombé à l'alerte, il m'a fait peur. Fait que là, je le regardais ici, crafting... Pistol by 2 turns. Ok, fait 4 tombe à 2, which is good, mais... Sleep powder de 1. 4 tombe à 3. This is... Sleeping powder est généralement souvent une bonne option à faire. Titsuri! Hi. Bom, 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 bom. Wither et Soporific Aura. Ok, des habilités avec Natasha. Avec Aiden, deal heavy damage to all enemies and apply Thunder Armor. Soporific Aura avec Rashim. Afflicts all enemy with poison and puts them to sleep for 3 turns. Non, là je peux pas t'ouvrir. Ok, les monstres ont l'air d'être poignés dans le truc qu'on voit au sol. Ok, Elite. Pas de crit. On va se faire tout stunner. Non, nice. Single stun. Thunder armor, that's okay. Sorcerer Stone 3. On va se tasser du chemin en premier. Merci. Les Sorcerer Stone 3. Ouais, c'est vraiment juste les Warrior Stone que j'ai besoin. Let me try something. Ok, le demon est après, which is kind of okay. Ok, ça compte pas comme un kill pour Aiden, ça. Ah, rude! Ah, qu'est-ce que j'ai choisi? Ça fait plein de fatigue, ça, en plus, si je me rappelle bien, là. Ah, là, j'ai perdu le Elite. Taise de marde. Bam. Les chiottes sont déjà pétées. Je peux pas prendre quelqu'un d'autre parce que s'il fait un sleeve, il va le tuer. Gotta go ouchie, bitch. Qu'est-ce que j'ai fait qui était pertinent? J'espère que t'as pas un cleave pour tout le monde, toi. Ben, un stun pour tout le monde, c'est correct. Fucking out. Still good, still good. That's a nice stun. Il augmente pas de rage quand il est stun? Ok, qui c'est qui fait dur en HP? Toi. Earth Elemental, toi t'as plus rien, alors on va... Keep your ass stun. Dodo! Là, 70 x 4. À peine pas assez. Fait qu'Aiden avec du crit. Très fort aussi. Rude! J'assume que j'ai bogné la Bronski. J'ai pas le temps de le catcher sur mon stream. You are amazing. Hello, Black Force. Yeah. The game is The Rise of the Third Power. Game that was made 3 years ago, maybe? Not important. Lure. He dead. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Still need a kill with Aiden. Still full HP. Wait, that was the bronze key that I got. That's nice. Well, it took years to make these games, so yeah. Yeah, there's no sequel to this, and there's none planned as far as I know. Which is kind of a shame because it ends with the... I've already played the game. I'm just doing the last achievement with the expert mode. But yeah, it ends unfinished. Okay, who do you? And somewhat at 0%. Delegate. Plague. No, the game is finished. It's just that the story, the plot, is not entirely resolved. The game finished exactly where the devs wanted it to. That's not a problem. By the way, very good game. Recommend. Sleeping powder. Mark. Plague again. Throwing little mices at the enemy. Sunder. Still doing little leapsies. Now he should wake up. Yep, there he goes. Assassinate. And let's detonate. DAM champion. Damn champion. Nope. What platform? Alright, so there was one bronze key door in the sewers here and one at the top. For PC, alright. Is it on Steam? And what is the game, more specifically? Is everybody back to full? Yes. Boop. Elite Earth Elemental. Alright. Start with you. See, my friend made a game. Alright, Pokemon, Digimon, Monster Rancher, and Meta. Okay. I see the kind. So it's a, well, I'm guessing, looking at that, a trainer game? Or you have your, let's call them monster as lack for a better term, as to not use copyrighted terms. Lure. Ah, shield's already gone. Some twists and jokes. Jokes, bleh, the worst. Well, you know what? Sorry, the game paused for a second. Sword, store, D.A.M champion, $13. There, I see it. Alright, Ikari Creative. You know what? I will just add it on my wish list for now. 13 reviews so far. Were shipped about a year ago. Alright. Original fan of the original Pokemon games. If you start playing the game thinking it's the worst thing ever, it's gonna be better than that. I hope. Like I said, it's in my wish list for the moment. Oh, I'm not gonna judge a single person working on an RPG Maker game. I got better things to do than to judge people for their hard work and their passion projects. I fully encourage that. Okay, I'm still alive. He is still alive, rather. I'm almost full HP. Fair enough. Bring up Flight Attune. Okay, what does that do when it's attuned? Character... yes. Bring up Flight. 3% dodge and like too much speed. Ba-dum-bum. Do you have something better to do? Random status effect is nice. Bonus XP is nice, but not critical. I should go buy some more. I don't know the name, but rings that give +8 crit chance. Ça c'est pas bon. Right, let's use this. What are my crit chance and dodge chance for everyone? Bottom right. Got wonderful crit. $17, but shield ring. Wow, you got 13% crit chance with no accessory for crit chance? That's nice. You have +8 and you're my rogue, so that's normal. Natasha has less, too much crit chance. Well, not too much, but she does have an accessory that's +8 though, so keep that in mind. And 20% dodge is also wonderful. Oh. Okay, this was a one-way. I don't remember going this way. Clearly, there's a monster still here. Normal Earth Elemental, you're at 0, you're at 0, and you're at 0. Delegate. Sleepy Powder. Let's plague the little bugger. And by little, I mean huge. How long has he been working on his game before he released it? Plague. Assassiné. Coup de grace. I don't even need to spend mana on this. Oh well, il est parti. Bidoo. I will put that down as self-promotion, which is... Hey, it was legitimate at least. Boom, boom, boom. That's not where I started, pretty sure. Oh, it's probably just the same way, the same exit graphic. Yeah, exactly. Boo! Mud Elemental and Gorilla. Boom, 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 boom. Bom 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 bom. Maintenant qu'il n'y a plus personne, je peux me remettre à chanter. Bind, that's perfectly fine. That's whiz. Moody. No, that's what I wanted to do. Bonk. Bonk. Bom ba ba da ba dum. Radiant explosion. Alright, nut. Notepad. 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 C'est Notepad plus que je veux. Alright. Exit Fate, Rise of the Third Power. West side before wall of Terrandor. C'est prendre un B. Alright. Jungle. Bronze key near start. Silver key. Top left. Pyramid. Silver Key near start. Elite Gorilla. Titsuri! That's perfectly fine. Ba-da-bam, bum, 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 ba-ba-dum, bum. Ba-da-ba-dum. J'aurais dû faire wait. Warrior Stone, that's nice. Crafting Rifle Barrel plus 9 de strength, mais ça va être Natasha. Autre chose que je voulais checker. Character. Aiden. Plague plus Detonate. Calculator. 198 divisé par 3. Ça va faire 66 fois 2. Ça va faire 132. 132 plus 150, 180, 165. 165 fois 100. 165 fois 2 plus 132. 462. Fait que 462 en 2 tours, ou ça ici. Fait que si je prends mon 462, je le divise par 2. 231. Donc c'est à peu près équivalent faire Plague Detonate, Plague Detonate, Plague Detonate sur une créature que juste faire Drain. Ce qui poche un peu. Silver, non, pas silver key. Gold key, middle top. Fais le dos! Et toi, prépare-toi. Déchapitate. Doge. Bind this fine. Explosion! A été plus fort que je pensais, ça. I will accept it. Ah, ok. Ok, ça c'est la Silver Key que je voulais. Fait que j'ai besoin de la Silver Key pour revenir au début. Hello, bugger. Des creepy crawlies. You really creepy crawlies. I fucked up! I fucked up hard! That was a nice crit. Des snacks rouges. Don't creepy crawlies. Ah, on se fera pas fourrer ce coup-ci. On va actuellement faire un shield au lieu de faire 40 points de dégâts dans tout le monde. Bom 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 bom. Babadam bam 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 badabam bam. Slow animation is slow. Ah, ça les heal. Boodoo-boodoo. Il y a deux gorillas, oui, il y a deux gorillas. Root, merci. Badabam bam 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 bam. Bom bom badam bom badabam bam. Dodge. 3h15, c'est quand même pas pire. Je m'avoue mon HP, je m'en vais me coucher moi dans tous les cas. Ah, c'est l'élite qui est encore vivant, fuck. Swizz. Ding-a-ling-a-ling! Ding-a-ling-ling! Et un dernier Warrior Stone. Ok. Fait qu'il me manque juste du silver. Oh, that was a monster. Bum. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Est-ce que le gars qui est venu me parler a un channel? Channel activity. C'est pas ça que je veux checker. Right click. Non, left click. Go to channel. Ah. Alright. Là, si on va regarder TeamDB. Damn Champion. 50% off à 6,5 $. Alright, on va garder ça ouvert, puis on va continuer notre stream. Je l'ai au premier coup d'œil, ça a l'air de genre Pokémon Red et Blue. Là. Doesn't look half bad. À 3h15, on continue encore un tout petit peu. J'ai tellement hâte de déposer le jeu, mais... Not yet. Alright, fair. Mon tour? Non. Par ici la Silver Key. Je veux probablement juste enlever une note. Bronze Key near start. On va pas la fond, pas la fond. Bom, bom. Good enough. Green, green, red, red. Lure. That's nice. Bom, 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 bom. Ah oui, Rina, je vais vouloir la donner son heal qui nous res. Je pense que je vais faire ça tout de suite après ce combat. C'est quoi ton ultimate? Ton second ultimate, c'est de la wisdom, which is nice. Ça, je m'en fous. Mais je pense que le poison pourrait avoir la peine ici. Faut que délégué testé aurait été très bon. That's fine. Yeah, nice. Ah, juste short par contre. Half of them. Je pense que j'ai surtout faim, c'est pour ça que je veux mettre fin au stream. Arrêtez de jouer plutôt là. Bah, moi je vais arrêter. Both statements were through technically. Chitsuri! Dodge. Ich, j'ai vraiment pas été vargeux sur mon 80% de aggro. Hein. Au moins 300. Je dois admettre que ces fights-là spécifiquement sont plates. C'est le fun qui... J'en aurais gardé comme 3. C'est complètement mieux de délayer en ce moment. Parce que si j'aurais fait juste le normal grape shot, il se serait healé une partie. Pom, 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 pom. Silver key. Kitsuri! Bum 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 ba bum bum ba da bum bum ba da bum 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 ba da bum bum. Ba da bum 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 ba da bum bum. monde dans le Magic, ouais. Tout le monde, à part toi, tu fais du Magic. Ils ont tout uploadé avec des chats qui s'enfuient. Généralement, c'est des maguettes qui sortent des cadavres et non des chats qui sortent des maguettes. Just saying. Deux heures et demie. Delegate la princesse. Delegate, allez chier. M'en va aux toilettes, moi. Be right back. Ok. Hey, c'est à mon tour, déjà. Je vais probablement faire un first aid sur monsieur qui s'est fait défoncer. Ok, qu'est-ce que j'avais comme Silver Key? Silver Key. Silver Key near start. En haut ici, right? Ouais. Ok, je suis étonné que j'ai pas été pris par surprise sur cela, but I will accept the game being nice to me. Fais dodo! Ah, il a survécu! Oui, slow, puis je peux pas me unbinder. I can! Je peux empêcher ça par contre. Whatever that was. Toi, c'est sûr que t'allais te donner un extra turn. J'aurais dû waiter. Non. Il était bleedé, il se ramasse. Mind is fine. Nice. Just to be certain. Et what the hell is going on? Whoops, j'ai pas sauvé. Team self-heal! Ah, ben, après, Natasha a pas de self-heal, là, mais... Control immunity, complex pattern... 10 000 HP! Rude! C'est moi qui fais ça! J'en avais déjà deux! Ok. Arrêtez s'il vous plaît. First aid. Boost. Flash. Mark can't amplify damage. Nice. J'aurais peut-être dû délayer. J'aurais dû délayer. Le blind vaut la peine. Ok, so far so good. J'aurais dû faire blind. Whatever. Je fais des petites erreurs niaiseuses qui sont pas la fin du monde. Quand même 200. J'aurais dû faire wait. Pour exactement cette raison. Stayed Rohan. Nice double dodge. Encore une fois, je fais tout dans le mauvais ordre. Calice. C'est pas... Je vais faire le ultimate. this turn. Ah, j'ai fini. Oh well. Des petits champignons. Ah, ça a donné le Dark Pack. Je sais pas si c'est... Si Natasha avait initié le combo, si ça aurait donné le Dark Pack. Gold Key, Paladin's Fire. The weapon of Lieutenant Ali Terayani, leader of Tariki expedition to slay a beast. He never made it out. Like, decrease damage, but increase sunray damage by 50%. Fait que son main... Fait que ça fait moins de dégâts pour ses armors, which on s'en fout. Mais son Radiant Explosion, qui est son gros dégâts, on s'en fout moins. 62-77. De 50%. Et on regarde là. Fait que ça, c'est un autre 100%. Mais il faut que j'aille placer comme 9 points pour l'avoir. Minimum 9 points. Peut-être 10, 11. Sunray par 100%. Assuming it's additional, 150%. 65, 75. C'est 70 d'average. 70 fois 1.5. Non, pas fois 1.5, fois 2.5. 75 fois 2.5. 187 de default damage. Tandis que le Radiant Explosion... Fait que je ferais half damage, mais je consommerais pas mes lore. Mais... Le Daze pis le Mark est pas inutile. Fait que non. Je me suis fermé cette porte d'en face, moi. Pas fin du monde, mais... Rachel était moins vite que... Les bébitos. Frenzy? Non, pas Frenzy. Ça me convient. 2 Elite Snake. J'ai pas de crowd control si je fais ça. J'ai du crowd control, j'ai pas de... Papa, tanking. Ça fait beaucoup de poison, ça! Please don't die. Temple Hunter. Arbitrairement prendre du monde dans mon groupe. C'est quoi ça décapité? Ça fait beaucoup de dégâts, mais pas assez pour passer au travers d'un shield. Bind. Ton sprite est vraiment stretch quand elle fait son Rapier Strike. Ah, t'avais pas vu, toi? Ah boum! Est-ce que ça me mène là où je pense? Ben, je vais mettre fin au stream ici. J'étais juste pas sûr. Je vais en tuer un. Je vais retourner me rester, voir puis spawn. Alright, do this, Raider, Raider. Cent trois. That's nice. My turn. Alright. Je vais mettre fin au stream ici. On va revenir la prochaine fois. Je vais probablement avoir refreshé mes buffs. Ouais, je viens tout juste de les perdre. Je sais que les ennemis dans la dernière zone où ce qu'on était vont être disparus. Ils vont pas être revenus plutôt. On va probablement juste les dodger. Puis je veux voir si le pirate va avoir à respawner. Vu que c'est un patrolling pirate. I am not entirely certain if he will be back or not. Dodger du monstre. Du monde et du monstre. Pas de misère. Alright. Je veux dire au revoir. Et à bientôt.